Hey there, how there, ho there, it's Jeff Cutter Diamond. Welcome to another PC Replay Baseball video to do with the 2026 Super Trny. And we are going to be going to Game 3 today between the 1906 Cubs and the 1908 Cubs. The 1906 Cubs are halfway home. They're up 2-zip after one of the best finals games of all time happened yesterday. A 7-6 thriller that basically every hitter got to play. Well, Pat Moran did not play for the 1908 because of the fact that he was in the 1906 team and they had nobody else. Really, look at this. Muncy and Seager going deep. A total of 14 pitchers. The 1906 Cubs needing 8 to win, and the 1908 Cubs needing 6 but to lose. The 1906 Cubs used Brown, Wicker, McGee, Zachary, Jansen, Beebe, Lindgren, and Pfister. The 1908 Cubs have used Roebuck, Burris, Crow, Hendricks, Coakley, and Embry. Won a game 7-6. Ted Williams RBI single in the top of the first. Jimmy Checker sac fly to tie the game in the bottom of the first. Max Muncy going DB2. What can you do? Ted Williams with an RBI ground out to make it 3-1. And then in the bottom of the second, Andre the Hawk with a ground ball scored Tomei, and Evers single scored Tinker. Bottom of the fourth, Willie McGee with 2 RBI singles scored Johnny Evers and Jimmy Sheckard. Ted Williams, another RBI, his third of the day for the 1906 Cubs on top of the fifth, down 5-4. Corey Seager, after Hoffman grounded out, hit a home run to tie the game at 5. And then Wildfire with a single score stand the man on top of the seventh to make it 6-5. And then in the bottom of the ninth, Bryant flew out, Schultz singled, but got greedy and was out at second base. So all the 1906 Cubs had to do was just get one more out. But McGee walked, Howard walked, Tinker singled, and then Kling with a bases loaded hit by pitch. Dawson did strike out. The 1906 Cubs had runners on first and third. They intentionally walked Seager to get to Muncy, who lined out. Then the top of the 12th, Tinker singled to score Ted Williams, make it 7-6. First and second, they lose. So, we got Jeff's game 3. We have Jeff Pfister for the 1908 Cubs, and the 1906 Cubs have Carl Lindgren. Lindgren pitched the 10th and 11th inning of yesterday's game, so he is kind of off, but he is starting today. They want him to start. And Pfister will be trying to do his job. So the 1908 Cubs, who are at home, right? Yeah, that's right. No, they're on the road. The 1906 Cubs are supposed to have the... So the rule is the 1906 Cubs, their lineup has to be the primarily lineup. And the man Musial will DH. So it is going to be Finley, Musial, Schultz, Chance, Steinfeld, Williams, Evers, Muddy, and Tinker, all in that order. Meaning the 1908 Cubs have to do the same thing. So no Schultz, no Chance, no Evers, no Tinker. And no Steinfeld. That's right. So the 1908 Cubs, Evers cannot play second base. They'll have to find a second baseman, and it's going to be Moran. Yeah, so Pat Moran will play second base, but I don't think he'll lead off. Sheckard can play because Sheckard is not part of the 1906 team, so Sheckard can play. Chance can't. So they need first base. And Kid Durbin will have to play first base for the team. Willie McGee told me Tinker has to be taken out, and that will be Heine Zimmerman. He says he'll play shortstop. So, and they also might, they want to put, I think you put Dawson in the game somehow. No, but Dawson's been struggling. But the problem, they keep Howard. I think they're going to put Howard in. So leading off will be Willie McGee. He can lead off. Sheckard, Bryant, Durbin, and they're going to go with Kling in the cleanup spot. Yeah, they're going to put. Okay, so they're going to go McGee, Shecker, Brian Kling, Tomei Zimmerman, Howard Durbin, Moran. So yeah, they have to go with that order. And Dawson will not play. He's been struggling, so that's why they're going to probably put him.
Replay radio is live from
Lindgren
Chicago.
will probably pitch to fewer batters as he's supposed to because, well, he's got 34, so that's good. Carl Lindgren, 4-2. This is his 7th game for the 1906 Cubs. I don't think this is his 7th start, but he pitched the 10th and 11th yesterday to get the W. So he's on the bump. Willie McGee leads off. from San Francisco, 1985 Cardinals, 18 games, 10 RBIs. This is his 10th game with the 19-way Cubs. He has 14 RBIs. So, fresh start. Here's McGee. And Chance will flip the glove up, put it up. One
out, base is empty.
Here comes Jimmy Sheckert, 11 RBIs. Pitch of the way. And Lundgren sees it, flips it to Chance, 2 down.
2 outs, base is empty.
Here comes Chris Bryant, picked up from the 2016 Cubs. He was a good player, but they just lost Game 7 after choking a 3-0 series lead. So Chris Bryant, not much so far. It's only 2 games. Oops, that could be a change. Is it a home run? Well, it has to be a single. Yep, it's a looping single by Bryant. So he's got... Yeah, West Side Grounds doesn't change anything.
2 outs, man on first.
Same ballpark. And now you got Johnny Clean, the catcher. The guy who has hit in every game. 1 hit every time. Catch in the way. He pops at the center. Nice catch by Finley. And Lundgren does his job.
No runs, 1 hit, and 1 left on. Bottom of the first.
Bottom of the first. Jack Fisker playing for the 1908 Cubs this time. 3-1 with a 2.3 ERA for these guys. Steve Finley will lead off. Picked up from the 99 Diamondbacks last round. He was a good center fielder. They need a good center fielder. He has done nothing this round. What? Look at base hit this time. So Finley puts up
no
the
outs,
RBI.
man on first.
The single. And now Stan the Man Musial picked up from the 42 Cardinals. This is his 13th game for the Cubs. He's had a better home run and RBI, I think, but not the batting average. Pitching away.
He's going to lay down a bunt.
He's going to bunt. Why not? Tomei sees this and catches it. Nice job.
1 out,
Then
man
he
on
must
first.
stop at first.
The
Here's
defense is
Wildfire.
playing in at the corners.
325, the 1906 version, home run, 9 RBIs. I think
It's a
the
hit and
1908
run.
version's better. Hit and run. They're going to do a hit and run. Grounder into the hole for Zimmerman. And he manages to get the guy at first, but not Finley. So 2 down for
2 outs, man on second.
Frank Chance, the player and manager of the 1906 Cubs. 9 RBIs from this version. Hit to second, and ooh. Moran definitely makes an error. Finley, there is a 1 base error. Fortunately for him.
2 outs, men on
now
first and
Seinfeld,
third.
third base, 13 RBIs. Can he get number 16, number 14? The answer is no. A catch by McGee, and Fister does his job.
No runs,
The
1
1906
hit,
Cubs are
1
2-0
error,
up in
and
this
2
series.
left on.
Trinos knocked down
Top of
those
the
pesky
second.
1908 Cubs, who had to come back from love 3 down to win Game 7. Lundgren now to Jim Tomei. He played for the 95 Indians in the first round, and then comes here. Who's supposed to here? Tomei. Shoot! Victory.
1 out, base is empty.
Here comes Heine Zimmerman, Mr. Everything. He's played almost every position. This is his 18th game of his career. 4-for-14. And a fly ball to Williams in left field. Nice catch.
2 outs, base is empty.
And here comes Dal Howard, the right fielder. 16 for 31. He's done pretty well for himself. It's a debate. There was a debate whether to put him in with Dawson, but Dawson hasn't done much.
And just like that, the inning's over.
And just like that, what's the game of third?
Bottom of the second.
On the second for Ted Williams, the kid. 6 games for the 41 Red Sox, 7 RBIs. They didn't play the 41 Red Sox. The 41 Red Sox had multiple guys with 7+ RBIs, like Jimmy Fox and Joe Cronin. So Williams was put in the dispersal draft, and the 1906 Cubs managed to land on him, and he's been well. 12 RBIs. Now the second. Yep.
1 out, base is empty.
Here's Johnny Evers, 247, 6 RBIs. Strike 3.
2 outs, base is empty.
Here comes Muddy Rule, who picked up from Washington. They needed a good catcher. Primarily to, they said they don't need 2 Johnny Cleans. And he lines out. Nicely done.
An easy inning to score. 1, 2, 3.
Yes, sir.
Top of the third.
And now, the bottom of the order. Kid Durbin, 1 for 8, 2 RBIs from Lamar Musetti. Pitch in the way. Hit the short, and he's out.
1 out, base is empty.
1908 Cubs forced to conform to the 1906 Cubs. Pat Moran, 0 for 5. in his season. And he hits it to left field, base hit. So, what a time to get a hit. He needs more than 3 for a double. It's at least a double. It could be more. It's a triple by Pat Moran. What a time to put up
1 out, man on
being
third.
the second baseman.
They've
Willie
brought the
McGee.
infield in.
Well, he's got those RBIs. He's got a chance. He flies to left, and it works. McGee does his job. RBI machine. It's 1-0.
2 outs, bases empty.
Here's check. Rare play. Is it an odd number? No, sir. It will be based on his speed. A 5 or 6 gets rid of him. Nope, it's a 3. So Sheckard with a single.
2
Because
outs,
he
man on
wants the
first.
mingle. And now here's Bryant. He'll take a walk. He's falling.
2 outs, men on first and second.
Oh, base action. Is it a 6? It is a 3-3.
2 outs, men on first and second.
Here comes Clean. Hit or miss. Does he extend the hitting streak? Not this time. And he grounds out. So, not this time. He will have 2 more chances at the very least.
1 run, 2 hits, and 2 left on. Bottom of the third.
Joe Tinker, the number 9 hitter, coming up. And he will take a seat. Strike 3.
1 out, bases empty.
Here's Finley. That's it. I think
1
he's
out,
the
man
only
on
guy
first.
to get a hit off these guys. Oh, Jack. Buzio. All forward.
1 out, men on first and second.
Base action is a 3-6. Higher than a 4. Nope. It's at
1
4.
out,
It has to be
men
higher.
on first and second.
It must be higher. Here's Schultz. Right to right field. Finley will have to hold on.
2 outs, men on first and second.
Here's Chance. Oh, it's at least a single. Is it a home run? Can't be a home run. It's a 2. That might be a late single. And it works. One chance. The player manager makes it 2-1. Sorry,
2
1-1.
outs, men on first and third.
I saw 1-1 and then that's the 2-1. Well, chance he might steal. He might. And he doesn't. So it's first and
2
third.
outs, men on first
Steinfeld
and
has
third.
a chance to get to short, and no, sir. But the game is tied.
1 run, 2
These
hits,
2 teams
and
had
2 left
1-run
on.
games.
Top of
Games
the
1 and
fourth.
2. So anyway, back to the Chicago Tribune World's Champion banner, and now here's Tony. Nice.
1 out, bases empty.
Here's Zimmerman.
2 outs, bases empty.
Here comes Howard. Lundgren almost got 3 batters, 3 strikeouts.
2 outs, men on first.
Almost. So here comes Durbin. Hit the third, and he's out. That's the third out.
No runs, no hits, and 1 left on.
Durbin couldn't do
Bottom
the
of
job.
the fourth.
On to the bottom. For Williams. Hits at the third, and he gone. That's 1.
1 out, bases empty.
Pitch on the way. And a snag by Mr. Moran. That's 2 there.
2 outs, bases empty.
Here's Ruel. And he flies out. So Jack the Giant Killer does his job.
An easy inning to score. 1, 2, 3.
Say that again.
Top of the fifth.
Top of the 5th, and here comes Moran. That's it. But does Williams make a boo-boo in left field? Might. Yes, so that's a 2-base error. Moran, a single and an error on the 1906 Cubs.
No outs, man on second.
He's on second for McGee. And he gets a base hit to left field. And Moran will hold.
No outs, men on first and
Well,
third.
that gives Sheck a
The
chance.
first baseman is playing in.
That does. Oh, McGee might steal. No, he doesn't.
No outs, men on first
There
and
was
third.
no
The first baseman is playing in.
There was no risk of that. Here's Sheckard. Fly ball to the left, and Moran will not move. That's too
One
short.
out, men on first and third.
Here comes Bryant. Right to first base, and McGee hangs on
Two
first
outs,
base
men
because
on
he could
first
have been
and third.
picked off. Now Johnny Clean. And he can't get a hit. He flies to left.
No runs.
Might only have
hits,
one more chance
one
to
error, and two left
get that
on.
hit.
Bottom of the fifth.
Moran is stuck at third base with 1 out. Pitch to Tinker. And he flies to McGee. 1 down.
1 out, base is empty.
Here's Finley. Nope.
1 out, man on first.
Here's Musial. Almost to the left field corner. This could be big. Finley will stay.
1 out, men on
Here
second and
comes
third.
Wildfire.
They've brought the
Can he
infield in.
get them the lead? Might hit or miss. I think that's a miss. That is a miss. That's a fly ball to right. And Finley's gonna try. He's gonna try. It is a 3-6. It is a sac fly by Wildfire. It makes it 2-1.
2 outs, man on second.
That 10 is why the 2016 Cubs got lucky, but it doesn't matter. His chance. Runner on second. Hit or miss. That's a miss. Chance was hoping for a hit, but he won't get it. But the 1906 Cubs do take the lead.
1 run, 1 hit, and 1 left on. Top of the sixth.
On to the sixth, and here comes Tomei. Down by the Seinfeld, flip it. The first, that's an out. 1 away.
1 out, base is empty.
Here's Zimmerman. That's it.
1 out, man on first.
Here's Dal Howard.
It's a hit and run.
Hit and run. By the right. Uh-oh. Zimmerman better run back. But he's out. Big double play.
No runs,
And
1
the
hit,
1908
and
Cubs
none
in
left
trouble.
on.
I swear they should have put Seager in.
Bottom of the sixth.
But Seager's for the No, Seager's on the 1906 team. Sorry about that. Here's Seinfeld. That's it. Let's down, make it in. No.
No outs, man on first.
Oh, Michael, no. Ted Williams. Hits it to second, and ooh. Yeah. So Moran makes a second base. We'll kind of have like no choice.
No outs,
Because
men
the
on first
1908
and
Cubs, he
second.
definitely would have had
The defense
Evers.
is playing in at the corners.
But you have to move second base. Here's Evers. Speaking of,
He's going to lay down a bunt.
he's going to take a bunt. Why not? Johnny sees this and can only get the guy first. So now a good chance for Muddy to get an RBI today.
1 out, men on second and third.
Can he
They've
extend
brought
the
the
lead?
infield in.
Deep fly to the left. That's going to be good for the sac fly. Makes it 3-1. Now,
2
how long
outs,
do you keep
man
this
on
guy in the
second.
game for? I don't know. Well, you got Tinker. I would keep him in the game. Smart move. But he might be soon coming out.
1 run, 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 left on. Top of the seventh.
On to the seventh. And here comes Durbin. Take a wook.
No outs, men on first. It's a
Here's
hit and
Moran.
run.
Hit and run. Fly ball to the left. Durbin must go back.
1 out, men on first.
And here comes McGee. Right to Steinfeld. That's 2.
2 outs, men on first.
Here comes Shaq. Little Wook. First and second. Now Brian has a chance for something.
2 outs, men on first and second.
And he gets a base hit. Durbin will score. Bryant knowing his prowess, it's 3-2. He goes to second.
2 outs, men on
And now
second
Johnny
and third.
Kling. He needs that hit. He might not have another chance. He strikes out. Lundgren, he has done the damage.
1 run, 1 hit, and 2 left on. Bottom of the 7th.
Yeah, Kling's 8th and 9th. So at pace, it would be McGee. He would be 5th or something. Well, here comes Finley. Smacks it to right, but Dal Howard is there.
1 out, bases empty.
Here comes Musial. He's it.
1 out, man on first. The defense is playing in at the corners.
No, they're not going to take. Musial's going to try to steal. I don't know if that's a good idea. I don't think that was a good idea, and I was right.
2 outs, bases empty.
You're up 3-2. You don't want to steal. Here's the pitch to Schultz. And he flies out. Well, that doesn't work.
No runs,
3-2.
1 hit, and none left on.
Yeah, Quinn will need
Top of the 8th.
a couple of deep innings to have a chance. Here comes Tomei, Zimmerman, and Howard. Tomei hits it to second, and he's out. 1 away.
1 out, bases empty.
Here's Zimmerman. Fly ball. Ted makes the catch. It's 2 outs.
2 outs, bases empty.
That's a weird inning. Dal Howard. Well, it's a single, but is it going to be a home run? Well, this is a deep part, so no. I thought, oh, you got to be kidding me. He hits it. Well, base hit for Howard, proving that he is a good player. Boost check. Lundgren says he's fine. Well,
2 outs,
they'll
man on
see
first.
about it. They might have to use a closer. There's German. Looping drive to center. Finley is under it. There have been times he's a 5, but he can't make the catch. And that's not one of them. Nice catch. Lundgren gets out of it.
No runs, 1 hit, and 1 left on.
I would probably put a
Bottom of the
closer
8th.
out. Okay, so Pfister will face Chance, Steinfeld, and Williams. And I doubt they're going to make any changes. Well, Chance strikes out.
1 out, bases empty.
Steinfeld. And they're going to get rid of him. Steinfeld is gone. It will be Solly who will come in. And Solly does not play for the 1908 team, so he's good to go. Hit the short. Ooh, possible error. It is an error by Superman. Hoffman gets him first base. This one might be coming out. I would come out.
1 out, man on first.
Yeah, with Ted Williams, you've got to yank him. Well, Hoffman might steal. Now, he doesn't have to steal. Nope, he's not half.
1 out, man on first.
Yeah, with Ted Williams, you've got to get rid of him now. It will be Hendricks. Tudor's going to probably pitch tomorrow. Tudor's going to pitch tomorrow, probably. So, yeah, they're going for a rotation. So they're going to go with Hendricks. The third, and big double play by Hendricks. He does his job.
No runs, no hits, 1 error.
Yeah, Tudor's
and none
pitching
left
game
on.
4.
Top of the 9th.
3-2. Now the question on everyone's lips. Third base will go to Hoffman. We'll go to Hoffman. So you got Moran, McGee, and Shecker. Moran's got a pair of hits. But do you put someone in for Lundgren? Well, he has... They're going to gamble. Base hit to right. Moran's got his third hit. It's a double. 1-4. It's a 1. So it's a double by Moran, and definitely that's going to be the end of Lundgren's day. They need to find a safe closer.
No outs, man on second. The first baseman is
And they're going to take the 4... They're going to tell 4 wide ones to McGee so that Sheckard will have to come in to hit.
No outs.
Yeah, you know
men on
Willie
first
McGee.
and second. The first
Sheckard.
baseman is playing in.
And they're going to take Sheckard out, and it's going to be Evers. So Johnny Evers is coming in, which means the 1906 Evers has to come out, and it's going to have to be Muncy. So Muncy will move to second base. So Johnny Evers is coming in, and that will be the end of that. It will be... What do you do? Well, Wicker's supposed to start. Well, Wicker technically wouldn't start. Oh, no, you got Kenley Jansen. I forgot about that. So Kenley Jansen's coming in for save number 3. Let's see if he can save it this time. He botched it last time. Here's
He's
Evers.
going to lay down a bunt.
He's going to bunt. With no outs, he might as well have a chance. Can only get the guy first, so it's second and third. Chris Bryant has a chance. Now the question:
1 out. Men on
do you
second and
walk
third.
Bryant to
They've
get to
brought
clean?
the infield
You
in.
are going to. You have to gamble. Yep. They know Chris Bryant, so they're going to intentionally walk Chris.
1 out. Bases loaded.
And the 1908 Cubs,
They've
remember,
brought the
came
infield
back
in.
against Jansen. Well, Kling, can you get a base hit? Hit to short. And a slow grounder. I go for home. Get Moran. They go for Moran and got him. Smart move to go home with it. So
2 outs.
now you got
Bases
Jim
loaded.
Tomei. Well, Tomei has not done well. He's a good hitter though. We got Dawson. Well, Dawson's the power hitter. So Andre the Hawk is going to come in. Nowhere to put him. Pitch it away. Hit the third and got him. And Jansen gets the save this
Wins a
time.
close one.
What a game.
Goodbye, everybody.
Again, a one-run game. Well, these two teams are separated by only 2 years. The 1906 Cubs did it again. Lundgren beats Fister. Jansen the save, and Lundgren is your MVP. Question is he the MVP? My personal feelings are, yeah, I think so. Schultz, no 0 for 3, but he's still got an RBI. Chance and Rule for the RBIs. The 1906 Cubs didn't need Seager. After all, they win 3-2. McGee and Bryant with the RBIs like they were supposed to, but in the end, it's all smoke and mirrors. The 1906 Cubs, 3 runs, 6 hits, an error, and 6 left. The 1906 team, 2 runs, 9 hits, but 3 errors. Pat Moran, 2 errors, botched it, 12 left on base. Well, you can't leave people on base. Lundgren, the win, he's now 5-2 with a 1.92 ERA. Kenley Jensen gets the save this time. Fister did okay. He didn't do that badly. It wasn't his fault. It was the freaking defense of Moran. Well, you had to because Evers had to play second base for the other team. So the play-by-play, third inning, Willie McGee sac fly scored Moran. Well, Pat Moran did have 3 hits, so nothing to bitch about. Frank Chance with a nice job getting the RBI scored Finley in the bottom of the third. Bottom of the fifth, Schultz sac fly scored Finley, and then Rule sac fly scored Steinfeld. So 2 sac flies. 7th inning, Brian singled to score Durbin. I just want to see the left on third base. The 1906 Cubs left a runner on third with Steinfeld and lining out. Bottom of the third, Steinfeld was on, did it again. He left a runner on third base for the 06ers. 08 had first and third with no outs. Moran singled and then got the second on an error. McKee singled and then Checker, Bryan, and Kling in that order couldn't do the job. And nicely done by Lindgren to get out of this. That was the Jansen turn point, I think. That was, I think. Yeah. Top of the 1908 Cubs, Bryant singled. It was now second and third for Johnny Kling, but he can't do it. And Johnny Kling's hitting streak ends, actually. So that's even worse. Yeah, Bryant intentionally walked to get to Kling, but he grounded out. They got Moran, and then Dawson went back for Tomei and couldn't do the damn job. Series stats, the 1906 Cubs, 13-10. They've only had 3 errors. 7 by the 1908 squad. And the funny thing is, they're out hit 26-20, but they're still winning. 3-2, 7-6, 3-2. So yeah, 3 one-run games. We could be done tomorrow. We could. We could see everything done tomorrow. The 1908 Cubs, 4 RBIs by McGee, 2 by Kling, 1 by Bryant, Dawson, Sheckard, and Evers. But after that, nothing. Dawson, donut for 10. That's brutal. And Frank Chance 0 for 7. But yeah, that's brutal. On the other side of the coin, 375 from Tinker, 364 from McGee, Bryant batting 333, and Bryant and Kling's hitting streak ends. And all that. 1906 Cubs, 2 home runs by Seager, 1 by Muncy. They didn't need the home runs this time. Williams with 4 RBIs, Seager's 3 RBIs. He didn't even play last time. 2 by Schultz, 1 RBI by Muncy, Rule, Tinker, and Chance. Well, Evers has played 3 games, 0 for 4, but yeah, 1 for 11 from Steinfeld. That's pretty brutal. The But 3 for 8 from Seager and 3 for 8 from Muncie. So those two guys are practically the good hitters and all that. 2 wins by Lundgren, one in relief, one at home as a starter. So basically, they've cared for him and all that. It works out that way. So the replay daily. Kenley Jansen, the hero, game 4. Would see Brown versus Wicker, but I think it's going to be a different. Yeah, the 1908 Cubs now. Whoops, close. So the 1908 Cubs. So the 1908 Cubs um, are probably going to use Tudor. It's probably going to be John Tudor, and the 1906 Cubs are sorry, and the 1906 Cubs are probably going to use Lanier or even Randy Johnson. I think you're going to use Randy Johnson. Well, that's why they didn't use Johnson in game 2. They used Lanier. So I think they're going to use Randy Johnson for game 4 to ice this thing once and for all. I wouldn't I wouldn't put it past them to go with Randy Johnson against John Tudor. So yeah, so it's going to be Tudor versus Johnson for sure. So that's why those guys are staying. They're going to get there, and we might see some strikeouts. We might see some low-scoring affairs. But hey, it's the 1900s. What do you expect? Anyway, I'm Jeff. I'm gonna do.